Use?
Yes, I get use.
This is the program where they give you the use, where they happen all about. Where use? You get use?
Yes, I get use.
Well, Famulem, I'm for welcome you to your program where you see program where they bring information to you. And also within an also outside this country you go out for take part. And the only way for it one.
Now for watch on the bottom screen, the number where they see 031812174. You go send a text and WhatsApp message where we go read by the program.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program, well, accident being a Lumley roundabout, we bring in the canton now. Fire Quechua Os na York Road, Waterloo, we bring that canton ourselves. As the basic education certificate examination don't begin, we just go take a look out and conduct them at Waterloo. Moyamba and Bot District, they forget lights. They don't get lights after 40 years. Community Watch, the team go waka na Yagwoi Village. This and more plus other things that will bring cancer inside the program. We use Minina that must say.
Minina Julian Dumbuya.
Alright, we go for a break. Just sponsors.
Take your bank along with you everywhere you go. No need to stress when you don't have cash on you. With Mion FLCB Visa Debit Card, you're able to access your money, pay for goods and services, shop and send money online via ATM and POS devices in Sierra Leone and worldwide. It is convenient, secure and easy. SLCB, delivering value.
So now too late this black man business. You don't believe. So I even bring goats as gifts.
Oh my God! Wait, now goats and Tyler Papa so?
I see our that lady all came married in the attend.
Yes, I will safe there.
Where we reach, all man they no say we don't reach.
To the fullest during this orange season of Boku Boku Sweet Tindem. Now forget ready for experience and enjoy life even more and more. Well, now the love down sweet.
Orange.
Well, we will start with this first one. Once accidents happen along the roundabout, make we join with human Dominic JJ Tucker as he get more.
Inspector Mohamed El Sisse, the acting DTO for now. Family police open at about 0:45 hours. Before runner be the common from road. According to the driver, let's say brake failure. Though the sprint of the common from Wilkisi Road, they can collide. They don't issue medical paper to them. Then take action. The police told vehicle they come for car to vehicle. As you can see, traffic this morning, so we try by all possible means for example them to vehicle there. They don't take the time to this not happen. We don't say we're in the car. Certain driver they so long as driver they don't drink drunk, 90 goes into here.
Mr. Mojwe, of course, the LC Lomley Police Division. Yes, one of the accidents they can win for camp. And move as forward and say normally accident can be the most times. But a few days we don't get bombs and I went at the bombs again. I did them and the road for say I think minimize. This morning I got a call from the PTO. See one Benz and one Jeep accident. What happened? Say the Jeep come on forward and get the failure. They come down at the roundabout, they hit the roundabout. Can't hit people that hit the people that way so. But then finally people stop them and people are down or the driver with a Dominic get injured all on their foot, but nothing now put them. Those in master power with the day, the other common and police and no equipment. Say the people put some people get 3 them. I'm not going to emergency now.
The command some Eastern Police at the camp. I don't even see the much car, just feeling on our way back small like you to say fella.
Okay. But you say damage?
I'm
I don't know if you run also now. And the mass break. Nothing. If you must break, I say breaking the hole, I must break nothing. Say we should have back. I say I must break no hole now. We back here travel send out soon now. One travel send out soon. No way.
All right, well, we hope they will take care of this because I placed the accident too much. Anyway, one for like this as far as Quechua Host na York Road na Waterloo. Monsieur Sisse will tell me more.
Mina Dauda Kamara, Adina Waterloo, ABB line by Obama School.
Okay, we can see this housebound. Take me through what happened with this housebound.
This bad lights because it always happen to me. And we give lights, kick out heavy current. So when the lights come, blow off, charges them. So, but BUBO, if they don't cause other problem in the other apartment way, person not been there. So, now the fire start. So, yesterday we realized that's the rest of the day. So, they pick them back. Now, in not say they send them for back mode. How they send now, they can destroy the so. Everyone can destroy the so. So, we know the package. We say, person know they say. So, we can know now, we don't overcome.
Okay, what is involved this fire accident? A person let die or
God help, because the time when it's in the happen, it's beginning with the study. The person nobody begin sleep. So that God help, but nobody no involved past me, which one of me what away with the fire cage, bomb small. Nothing, property, the whole, everything.
So what on a cry out to so you ask people where they watching now?
Well, now we talk to people, we talk to good people out there. We get Soviet, good Soviet people. We can look at the aid of the kind incidents here to people and we can affect to the kind here and we don't be with me. We will ask, do you let them continue for do the goodness. Let them see this family, the family. Let them continue for do the goodness we okay and see they keep doing. We not be good day.
Well, for Mienda, as the basic education and certificate examination don't begin, what used to be go look out and conduct now what alone. Make you join me and CCC.
Me and Mrs. Nana Boka, Deputy Director, Western Rural District, Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education. Today, we get the Becker exams. We don't start today. This morning, then get English language, and then from there on, the next paper will be agriculture for today. Now, as you see the environment so calm, and this now we expect now all the centers, we get 46 centers across the district, starting from Bodrich end up to Kuama, which is the last end of the school state where they take the exams. We will not get any issue. We get one or two when are like irregular candidates, but we don't rectify them. Thank God, everything there in place and the exam they go on smoothly.
So how many picking away again at this Western Lega with the city exam?
Well, that will not be able to testify how many. Only that we get quite a huge number of candidates because WAEC are then responsible for that and not give you the real statistics. Because at times we can get a different conflict statistics. So then now where they conduct the exams when at the new rule, and they can give you the complete statistics of the exam because we don't want to let any picking left out.
Okay. So do you this we monitor the school and so now who's category picking will be say where they left no can city exam or who's picking with the city exam if you get Bele or that in.
Okay, now we got a new policy when at the radical inclusion. We want all picking for take the exam. Whether you get Bele or you know a suckling mother, you pregnant or a suckling mother, you can't take the exam. The exam is for everybody.
So how many days will the picking they take for city exam?
Well, would they expect them for the up to early next week? Okay, from today Monday to the next Monday, by God in power, then the exam will be done.
So what are the message we send out now to picking away the city exam?
I want for let the parents help let the picking study. Let them not able by examination.
All right, the people in Moyamba and Bont district don't pledge say they will protect and monitor the electrification project where they carry on going at the district them. The main tongue in the district done it for 40 years, they don't get light. According to the people in the southern district, William Wise, see all team and now report.
The minister is watching the mayor, the people of Bond. So they take this motor now and Wapam Isa here on behalf of His Excellency President View and the government of Sierra Leone for symbolize the actual beginning of the Bond electrification project.
Them pull them with the Minister of Energy, Alhaji Kanja Sise, go fix na Bonds, Mainland and Matsujon. Same inside Bonds districts. Them people don't blow can down. As you know, say again, they will begin get lights. We, according to them, don't they 40 years now inside total darkness. Then people say for this 40-year darkness, so they don't deeper. Better development, not the calm nothing. Districts them, but this development where the Salon government puts copper for making go give back light, so the 7 districts headquarters turn them and the neighbor village them, not to secret say go make change that the life of them people then Lucinda Tucker, and one party people them wait up na Bonds Island inside Bonds district. They explain waiting this light to the cam go mean to them.
We have been a pray to God and get a freezer. It just to waste. It's enough. The generator we can get on where it don't blow off. Nobody not get for make and above. But at least pass you can go back through for go make it. But at least we glad for this light and opportunity we don't get about. Really glad for where it don't come to we could make a small penny.
This light, whether they try for give to them people them and then different parts of them in the country. Come the time way President Julius Maada Bio, they talk to the people them for make them go put as president now so inside the 2018 general election will be done. Minister of Energy Alhaji Kanja say talk more about this promise where the president be done make.
And above all, because of the long years of neglect, for project Nabont is very difficult. National BC for transporting material, it's not easy at all, it takes a long time. But we don't make a remarkable progress. On the polls who get for Great Ghana, today I'm proud to say over 70% of the poll them on the island. The contractors they don't show it, they don't order them. Let's say they are the car. Now for put cables and put transformers. Now the routes that they with the energy they go. After that they will get to call the generation component. The machine when they can be the lights. So by the grace of God, to the complete identity again.
But also security by all the couple where the government and then go that neighbor them they put for make development look at the country. For make them go protect this project, now one way this community people them get great role for play.
Everybody shouldn't suffer for electricity for the past 40 years. We don't see like that in Freetown, other side of the country, where then they destroy transformers, where then they cut cables in, for make people not enjoy the basic social amenities where government is providing. But we want to assure everybody that it will happen somewhere.
As all this they be, the Minister of Energy Semoiso, we go hand over 18 transformer. So people them Namoyamba district, Semoiso inside the package for the township electrification project where they carry on at the country. Project, you know go say again, it go done inside 1 year term. Wayus, William Wise, the reports.
Well, for Community Watch today, the team go work on a Yagoi village. Make you join William Wise.
This na Yagoi village. This village they inside Bont district, and according to reports, about 1,500 people them we tap na this village. But this village, the thing them where them abupa na fishing and farming. As na in them can do for make them able for fend couple for take care of their life and their family them. But as you can see, like any other village them, we can get different challenge. Yagoi village, not a village for pool come out today, as then they suffer from the road network, school, same way so better body center, and same way so the youth man them wait up at this village, no get say for war. Joseph Mansare. Now one part of the youth man them, we get to explain to we use how then they live their life in this village here.
Although they contain too much pain, yeah, the stream, another job, another too much even for you part of the living at this part aside. Like Numa Day, Sunday, Monday to survive, we able to get able to do it. So people get people there and they not get small, they go school, another good facility, yeah. They like business, food business, all fast food and school, go to school, camp, they will survive, or you know able to go to school, not get too much mess and not get too much mess. So even the cities, all don't get for this area. And the town of the life with the
this village we on the sea. Now one part is short road them, we plenty people can use for going about island. But as soon as I can see, according to them people there with up there, development they far from Abdul Bondo, begin for talk. But how this road in challenge one, don't they unbug them this BN10? But always say some people them want for come together for help for make this road.
If it then make it to start that place because of the big man they already pass for go. Like send na yesterday na I pass. Oh the dot you see no more now. That dot you pack. They say for can make here. How for can make here with that dot. If you now stone save the couch, it go better. You go able put the stone there, the ball stone, put that it. Go able walk with her. When they go out dirty, how they will able walk with that dirty now? We not dirty no more. So now make we check up about do ya for let able help we for this surface able make out road. Lights bay will not get an destroyer. Leave up at it. It's not big side this.
Amijusu na the cheerleader for Yago village. We talk say in any company woman them plenty one abo part them fishing business them and a lily farm where they make, but say it's a different challenge them as plenty for the couple them where they can yeri where government kingi not each of this village where we make if we get this for say for seka the challenge them within the face.
They not even get 1,000 for let them do business and I down they want for to right now. I think the challenge now then they can't tell me what's not it so now I can tell you. So one let them do to me. If na business self, money they let when I can't give you, let we go return later. Not to force where you give me now, we will take that way.
This village also secret say plenty big people them can use the all the time for cost go na the Bonds Island. When I one part the touristic site them na Salon, but as you can see, Debian we not get plenty development for showboats. William Wise the reports.
Alright, some disabled them don't go tap na Mafanta village. Must still get more.
Usa una de see so na Mabat village. About village they find na the western area of our district back up for mile. Usa can see lots of disabled in park. But scramble them the way you still want know which them people they can do here. Una go join me log get the voice of the people them disabled them.
This na scientific cabinet talk. And we challenges where we go through with the vulnerable people. We can't stay in a Mogbakti village where na the agricultural spare land where the people they say now we used to say now the government land. We done there today almost 19 days ago. We know they get food, we know they get nothing, and though we they sleep, we they over 400 and something. We they suffer. We they call on government. Let them show kindness to we now they picking for them. Let them sorry for me. So that's the message out there.
I'm Kaloko. I mean, the chairman who get at the disabled leg from Kisi Road, about 4th Street, so then they echoes, hobby big song, handicap there. For let them come on day in the street not the pay. But I try almost for couch then I'm a baft. Agriculture. Girls so I got a whole meat na house. Oren kanomona. Even pass with chinap no mona. And the baranda, no side for able for go inside and don't lock the door much. About 2 months, the meet the place lock now. But who can I try for open and no create? Well, the man will tell you, say the cow will come, will not tell her, will not be tell her for say one car, will not be noticed, will not get no way. So actually, there is one of Charlie, their money now, very small money will be check now, pick to come. I ain't the keeper now. That money they ask, they don't back now, they can't take the back, then go out. Go for it, because even the water where they open today, tomorrow they lock back and pass no more now, they walk outside the water side, they pass by my I will not disabled. Okay, no possible get what body now.
Yeah, me not so reading there. Me not disabled. This now 4 feet of the youth now amputated. They amputated man. Now with me they try to tell government to the money will not get food now. Food they also there. For more kaya pass with tax we save. What should also now with the tax we save. Remember what's in common to not get nothing. They can't do this bush. They use the tax and back for it. Would they be the Sunday final 3,000, 2,000? You know they do. The food is a pass to Kapuam. Do you make government help more get food? Do you make government can earlier make the train? They turn people and they strain way. Then they lock that pump. We know they get water. The pump then they lock up. Pass will go for mile to buy water. Would they buy water 1,000 for one rubber? And we know get money. We na come on a street na beg. They go come for car hide there. They will come to the canteen. Water for get out to God. They know the pump and all lock up. The toilet all and all lock up. We pass one great toilet over and now they use. We pass 200.
Well, the headman answered to the claim them within the same way as to make we just say again.
All waiting, then disabled don't talk against the village people and the headman. As they join me, they talk to the headman at the village.
Me at Tambako Roma, village headman from Mama village. The disabled issue, they no can serve like say you have a place where everybody go just sky inside
in a way where he feels saying are the right way for calm. The disabled issue there, then come away then kaya, they never kaya like for say this na a community leadership. In this sense, then just come into this community, nobody no invites them. And the issue of coming one naya to the south side and say they meet empty building there. Them building they're not empty, you self don't go there. Minister of Agriculture, now they come there, now they get them building, now they did it. And the land is still there under the utilization of the Minister of Agriculture. Minister of Agriculture, when they come for can't take this property, they're not just come pumping because now a ministry from government. They make sure say they pass through the ownership of the land to the community people where they get the land. Now just an issue where they look like for say they say bring a scenario we are in, they want to look at the community say we're not friendly. If I can recall the day with Nkaya, the 31st of last month, June, May I mean, I come and meet them, ask them why would not decide for Kaya just like what they don't tell you. Now when you look at we community, a community where roughly we talk about 1,500 people, now one day water well we get. And that water well we get to them way we don't put, we will be able to manage that water well. So if they can then try for we say we know the access them to water. From that day the way they can up till now. I believe say now that one grain water well now all the use. And if that water well they well with the suffer, then they suffer. So let them not use that one day as a story for say with the lock water well against them possible.
Alright, one for bringing this as the Salon Police, don't go to one new police post na Mabang community. Well, let me join Joey and Dumbuya and Mosiri Sise.
For sake the aniapin them, we don't need to maintain my brand community. The Sierra Leone police on side on Jatskranga one for Sise collapse day na this community. For sake this, they don't open one police post for help tap them, batting them where they happen at the Mabran community. Musa Banabla and the local unit commander for the Waterloo division and we get this for say.
But you know, it's very natural. The presence of police, bad boys, criminals, no want the presence of police. The presence of police, they move from place to place. There was a time we didn't get one place where we call Bolima. Bolima has been another crime area. Bolima is very close to Jopo Farm, where every blessed 1 or 2 weeks they kill people for land and other crimes. But because we be able to get police going to Bolima, very close to Bolima, we take police to the kind place, the criminals move. Some move, can't live in this community. And as they talk, this community now a fast-growing community. It gets a lot of unfinished houses. Their unfinished houses now they bad boy they want. They come in the name of caretaker. They not the host. They bring in company bad friend them. For the rest of the day, they sleep there. Now next, they go out. And if they feel say some nice day they're not able to go that far, then they make use of the community where they identity. So we now begin to see symptoms of that. The community people as well, we now see symptoms of that. Then they get all of the attacks. Although we they come and fastly repel them attacks and they. But it not gonna be all the time we go be tough for camp. So they request. Then people when they request when they provide this place temporarily all the goods. They don't give you a plot of land where they say that they say save the bill. The day when they give you the plot of land, they provide 50%. Then provide Sansal at the sites, and then say tomorrow they will give it block and make sure they construct that thing. This structure, the possible get them and give it temporarily for a year, for 1 year. But before that 1 year, then people that are something. In less than 6 months, they will make sure they accomplish, they finish that structure so that we will get a permanent structure for police there.
Aliyu Kabo na the aid man at the community in be tell thanks to the Sierra Leone police for them open this post.
Community passed today and we're so happy because right now possibly they don't say they sleep because we get a security. Then even can make down they can less because now we think about chief now they can less but man Koskobu land issue then and they can less now because we know say any turn away problem happen and they call the police and the police they intervene quick for me they able to for settle this matter. So I'm so happy. Me and the man is we are glad over today. Are glad and all over my community. They appreciate to them. They say glad over this thing. We they happy.
For Boyus Joyan Dumbuya and Mosiri reports.
All right, family, we just
that in the convention again, convention get 27 articles where they talk about the rights and these workers to get. And we don't have to forget about the responsibility. When the key area of the employer they complain a lot, saying the thief, they're indecent, they're indisciplined, and they malhandle the beginner, they do so many inefficient and unprofessional things at the home.
Alright, traditional Iladem across the country don't entertain people in the kiosk community in Arlington with different cultural performance them. This na way for mark every year June 16 celebration. We own reporter Victor Koroma bin Dede and he talked to the leader Abu Ghana.
Good afternoon. I hope each and everyone they do fine. This is my boy Pikin. Abu Jawara alias Abu Ghana. Well, first of all, let's start with God in name. We not do one for do bad. We do one for let people know for say culture is real. And during Masakama the June time, culture been the function, counted by Bure, they all been the duel. Me and my company will arrange for how we celebrate with culture and we make sure that the program is come fine. I invite people from different areas, like Western and Eastern, and also the North. People are coming all the way from my own village. When I go there, I get some of my people there, I can see them now. The senior teacher there, and other herbalists there from Kwenadugu. The culture, we can do different things there. Like, if you get any issue, we be say, we the monaju.
Well, Honorable Sheriff Rama of Constituency 131 don't boost 500 Becker students then. Make join Germany JJ Toka.
For Unawenonomi, I'm your representative. I'm Honorable Mohamed Sharif Rahman Koka, the Member of Parliament representing Constituency 131, right? Where this community, where the Pomplain community, is part of this constituency. And also some of you are from Smart Farm community also. Smart Farm is also part of this constituency, right? Welcome on all this morning. I believe say each and every one of you know exactly the purpose of una dinner yasunu. Una dinner based on an invitation why I extend to una for let we there this morning for la kaguna meal support for the examination. Una already now so the sit back. And I believe say each and every one of them not prepare for the exam. No so? But I want to join una for make una prepare more for the exam. Because what you do at the end of the exam, I want to see good grades them. And I want to go to the examination hall, no na go with heart. So man can remember say, me, I don't study, but I not get geometry set. I will tell you say today only we show they can give geometry set. So I'm gonna say, me I want the pen no more I get. And they can add to the pen where you get. And they can add to the pen where you get. Yeah? Even the size of will put the materials the way you use for when they can you put the paper or wait till the inside for go sit where no go soak. So one on go sit to heart. This is not the beginning. This is not the beginning, right? And it's not gonna be the ending. Yes, the don't pass, we don't do them. Last year, on all the other way sit last year, both Beke and Was, we make them all assemble Labadin because of time. But this time around, we have the various communities them. Yeah? Now make we say, well, Compline and Smart Farm within here, we come as one, no we come to that. So we get total of 58 Pekin where they sit from Compline and Smart Farm. We don't come for Gangun and our own distribution. So not there now they say they camp, no so the one they camp we go make up for them.
Alright, we'll go for a short break. We'll come back with continue with the program. Alright, welcome back, and now we turn the microphone to you. This first one say come up from Boss Ellen Adwazak. It says the Beke don't begin today. We hope say the Ministry for Book Learning go to monitor the exam because we don't want to see plenty exam practice, say because it not go help the country.
Well, this one is say, as this starting season period, the rider and the driver they really for be careful. It come up from side of Zituna Hill Station.
This one say, it say may the Lord help with picking them. We they take this Beke, say but do you picking them and continue for study.
Well, this one say, as now within the rain season, now time for many SLRS say for the start for the monitor the drivers them now the country, especially the one that they use the highway, then for provide for them the rules them. They come up from Boss Elena Dwazak.
This one say make the Lord all the Beke students them make them pass with flying colors from at work.
This one say the energy minister need for wake up for address this light issue. So because of Bokusa and the country get blackout, they come up from Boss Elena Dwazak.
This one is saying the priest say the authority them we concerned will take this serious. I say that the disabled area need help. Side Zito na Hill Station.
This say thanks to Honorable Raman Koka for the support where he don't give them picking and may God bless him.
Alright, we want for bringing quickly this tidbit. Suleiman Musa will get to have a license there, so with we, he will come for can claim him. Somebody say he lost in driver's license and voter ID card, then 2 weeks so we don't pass around Congo Bridge. His name is Mohamed Lamin Bangura. He did 24 Water Street, Congo Town. So if anybody see him, say now for call 080635205 or you can SLBC New England Bill, say let God bless you, and surely God will bless you if you produce up for him. This na auction. The American Embassy na Salon don't outsource the African Auctioneering and Estate Agency Salon Limited for let them do auction exercise of the used vehicle as how the vehicle then dey. Well, this auction here, so it go be seal bidding, that you go, you take the form, you write the amount you want for pay, you then seal them. Then if you win, they will announce you later. And the process could take place Thursday, June 24, at the United Methodist University campus, Kiama Road, where they call Lodge. And it will begin from 8:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock Sunday. Registration and for participation fee na 100,000. The bid security na 5 million. So you go there, the motor car and there, and the vehicle and there, so that you will do your secret bidding. Somebody lost this car key. Well, now for can claim them and tell you exactly how the key look like. Anyway, we will continue the program as time don't reach now for Logo Kenema and join Safa Moriba for Orbit.
Kevin Sowa, the national coordinator for the Power project, European Union for the project, where we implement the Gula Rainforest National Park as well as the Campo Forest Reserve. Now, a transboundary project between Swello and Liberia. On the side of Swello, I'm the national coordinator, while the travel oversee for Conservation Society of Swello as well as Gula Rainforest National Park. In the time guarantee, DRC.
As a project, what you go be una support to National Protected Area Authority?
Partner to we are collaborating together and we all work on the same landscape for the same purpose. And if we are doing that, then we have to work together to ensure the common goals. So therefore, the meeting here today for make we introduce the game guard to the community people, take ownership of them. May they not see that as threats, may not see that as enemy. May they see that as working partner to work with it for that forest we really talk about, or the landscape we talk about when I go away for National Park, as well as the Campo Forest Reserve.
What support do you expect from the relevant authorities?
What we expect from them is a collaboration. Give them level, may they do the work. That's all we need from them. Come with them. This is our protected life. The essence of this conservation is to protect life and humanity. We are not doing it in our interest, we are doing it to make sure to save lives. And the ecosystem services we talk about, we're not going to survive without them. We talk about water, we cannot survive without water. If we feel say this areas are conserved, then definitely the absolute result for all of us is dead.
As Paramount Chief, what do you take about the engagement?
PC Mario Majawa Tamia, because Nyawa children get the streets. I'm so happy because government may don't talk, say no, preserve the Cambo. They will self ready for work with her. Since they don't present them to me today, we don't put her under them because now we begin there. The community in the common, we're ready for work with them. So that we all will protect the Cambo, so that nobody.
For where use, Mina Safa Moriba na Kenimadi.
Well, Baptist Church Regents Road don't turn 229 years old.
You talk to the Reverend Macmillan Johnson, when I am the pastor in charge of the Regents Road Baptist Church, where I am the first church, the first Baptist church with them in Africa. We don't talk about the good news of Jesus Christ, we know that make we day. And we don't help for complement the government efforts by other things there, like the mud slide. We give food them and clothes them to the people them. In fact, now we Susan's Bay get the fire. Okay, we don't put some packages then together one for cargo money and other things like clothes and small things and school things then for them picking them with the teacher them teaching and learning materials and so many things we don't do. And as a convention, because we belong to the Baptist Convention, and as a convention we done the tribe and the eye business and the hospital business. Now we get the Losar Eye Clinic. Yes, we singly when are we no more the take of the convention.
Recently we just organized one big program.
That program with 229 church anniversary now we celebrate, but now in a very low key. But we've been get one big man, a Mogwi when I mean Car launched the 220 year anniversary when we young president retired Brigadier Doctor. Sunday self, I left the doctor. I was now big and pardon. I say, we become we launcher for that 230. We go be June next year, 2022.
All right, one point you go there, na Masoila Lungi, they in bad shape. Chile Williams get more.
Yeah, we don't take bad up. So today on this. Don't take many years. I'm good to 4 or 5 years we will make this road.
Did they ever think for can make this road?
They never think for making. And at the way now make this road come bad up now, the cutters what they make now for make this big road, cutters no go for like it is today. I make this road. So what I this road you them it can the not pass through.
So what's the authorities then can they do concerning this road?
When they try, they manage for do but not go able because after they should don't put about the claim up.
Alright. How are the feel on the guy in this road?
They won't be fine. So they share with the bypass, no they car. Now you know where you are trying to small and make sure. They won't pass through.
So where can the carrier look like?
We only carry na swimming pool. Yeah, all you full of table before now. You know you cross na share for bike. That's much carry no more.
Alright, thank you very much.
Well, this our author we name Namina Fona we don't launch in first book we name Gilded Ones. Tilly Williams gets more.
Well, today I get up people there for me the launching of the book Gilded Ones. My young adult.
What's that the book name?
The Gilded Ones.
Okay.
My young adult fantasy novel. A New York Times best-selling novel and indie best-selling novel.
So how that novel they get for look like? How interesting to say the investment for get understanding on that novel?
For get the understanding of the Gilded Ones. First of all, una for no say that they make a film, they already don't option film rights, so it will be Hollywood film. But the novel now about a group of titi that they call Alaki, because they're faster and stronger than regular people then they bleed gold, and because of these people that they think say are demons, so they try to kill them until actual demons then come at this world. And then the people that say, oh, we didn't titi they are so for fetching them demon they are so, and they offer the titi their choice, fight or die. So the titi then decide for fight, and that's so the novel starts. And you know, a young adult fantasy novel, very fantastical, very action filled. Not just the type of book where they lead, where like you they turn the page as one. You know, like that type of book where they make you feel inside like say you want for facts.
What's it prompt you for like come up with this novel for like you prepare the public?
For what right well, so I've been born in Salon, and I've been always interested in stories about Africa, about Salon, and I've been one for write stories then about the magic of Salon, because all the time we can see book them, you know, now always with man they write them, or if they write about Africa, always like bad thing no more. So I've been one write for that day. Then the other thing is me not feminist, and I've been one for talk about, you know, waiting they happen to women and girls, not only in Salon, because Salon very patriarchal, but across the world patriarchal. And I've been one for explain in very simple and exciting way, like what it look like for live that society we controlled by man, like who that they suffer, and waiting like whose institution them, like you know the government, religion or whatever they support that name. So people then go then start for read and think about what it mean for live in a society where girls them and women are equal.
So how access people will get to it? So then you get the internet, you get the Facebook. For the local person, I go forget.
Okay. Well, so for buy the book right now, they arrange like in like all the local grocery stores them. So, but right now, woman they also name Latoya Garber of Latoya's Creations. You book your like but we decide to get the book in all of the grocery stores and things like that. So you just able to go in, you go to supermarkets, you just able to pick up and buy yourself. For anybody.
All right,
All right, National Disaster Management Agency don't receive donation from Save the Children. Joe and Dumbuya Mosiri send this report.
Save the Children are one organization where they help people them, picking them and organization them where they in need. Where they talk, the country director say they're really glad for help the National Disaster Management Agency and hope say they go appreciate, then give them Same way so, Abdul Sharif, the operation and agency coordinator on Save the Children, be tell we say.
So NDMA of course that will put points in them. They just don't move, and when they move as partners, they call on other partners, NGOs and UA agencies. We get a meeting, and of course there are like things that they will need in a new office. So Save the Children as a long-term partner with NDMA for ensuring the agency for response to emergency for coordinate. Save the Children can do some donations in our office stationaries, printers, and digital for ensuring the work of NDMA not only stop when they don't move, but also for even for they have the position with the police for coordinate with way for those emergency response at the country.
Cinema say they really appreciate them gifting as they come the right time when they need them the most.
As you know, the disaster management department will be in the Office of National Security, now don't transform to National Disaster Management Agency. So the new establishment, we just to try for settle down. You know, we establish office, we need so much. But we can work with other partners in responding to disasters or for this risk set to make disaster not take place. And one of the partners that they deal with is Save the Children. So today, Save the Children come to we and they can do donation of the items they want to see under. So we so appreciate Save the Children that we look forward for other partners for capacity the agency for making continue for doing it. It is new, but it be done new.
For which Joyan Dumbuya and Moses say the reports. Well, one major Emma Mara Foundation don't support them poor picking na different area make you join favor content as get more.
Like this, for let somebody, what was if remember say 5,000 na big thing before I say now what we say and sister where they call this is Kula Mara where na a husband in late foundation they call late major Emma Mara Foundation International. These pieces they are ending at the US and I'm not to say now big thing they do now small work there now by few hours now they get a $1, $2. But it can always remember say certain time and they like get a small thing like never miss sister them. It don't really plenty time not want to play. And this foundation and also now the executive chief executive officer of the SLAFWA that now they fall in heroes them and retirees wives them now the armed forces. Remember say we African picking them. You know where the members to read them. It's okay, Reverend, I get this. You have had your own day for make me see and so reach to the people. So we come and discuss Usai and Usai. So now I say, well, like a blind school and like that's how Usai them go born them about 8 blocks they were born at Kingston. And then another place at the that community hospital where they are sit up street. What I do then just care go people sometimes. The vulnerable people they were in that place and they so this woman thought it fit for them able for send for help them blind people with food material, them water, you know, and then the people when they host them, they also give them food material, domestic things them for use, and kitchen utensils there, as well as items that we will take for help and their food, you know, including palm oil, rice, maggi, salt, bucket, spoon, you know, for the one that they host one and some clothes as well, you know, and then for the community hospital also let's have been get rice, water, salt, oil, you know, just for assist them because the word can always say half bread better pass nothing.
My name now Mr. Salih Toure, the head of the Milton Magai School for the Blind. This morning I'm glad so much where I see Reverend Mother, when a very good friend of the school, come with their food items here, including water. We don't become of a serious challenge.
I remember say for 5 years, the years done. But I can't do. All I can do that is I so appreciate, I so say when I take another for do our bad joy.
Givers never lack. And God say, take care of you brothers and sisters. Alright, okay, well, we just want to forgive now the last set of texts. This one, it comes from Santigi Mabang. Santigi Mabang say it finds for way NACOVAC, they make sure say people they wear face mask, and people them not for they continue for make triangles because we go for the FDC to come out of this country.
Well, this one say, greetings to Wales and all Salon people. He say, Mina Abubakar from Guinea-Bissau. He say, I'm glad for the good work they do. He say, at least with this program, he say, because we were not in a salon, we know what happened in our country.
Right, from Guinea-Bissau, the last one, this say, now for always they play coronavirus message. Say the case of coronavirus, it didn't increase. Go for vaccination, that is go for immaculate if you not take it. Mask up for let's stay safe. Well, now so we will tap the program and we hope so you enjoy them. Continue for listening to this program because always we will bring interesting stories and things that we don't know will happen around the city and the country. Well, the producer of this program, Reverend Lucian Ganda, we will do the program.
Joey Dumbuya.
Well, so we'll meet back again Wednesday, inshallah. One for tell thanks to all we company we join now for this program, which you know, Mina than Mose, this is Chata.